Members of Congress often like to say that when they view classified information, it's taken to them in a locked briefcase, or they go into a SCIF and they're not allowed to take it with them. Clearly, that's not the operating procedure at the White House. Do you think it should be the operating procedure at the White House?
Well, I tell you, and it goes even further. They tell us if we are in a classified briefing and make notes, we can't take the notes out of the room. I mean, that's the extent of it. I think there needs to be a more careful review of security considerations at all levels of government, including the executive and legislative branch.
Do you think Congress has any type of authority to make the rules stricter for viewing classified information?
I don't know the answer to that. It's a good question. I know that I got to imagine that the president and vice president see a lot of classified information, and they need to. And I suspect it's hard to confine them. They're on the move a lot, and I imagine it'd be pretty cumbersome to try to confine them to a particular space and say, Mr. President, Madam Vice President, with Vice President Harris, you've got to come to this area to view the classified information. I mean, I just don't know how that would work.
Well, number one, being vice president and president's a different job. They have, they probably review classified information more often than I do. But you're right, generally speaking, when I'm told about classified matters, it's in a controlled setting. I'm not given the documents. But you got a common pattern here. You got two vice presidents and one former president, in possession of classified information, and I'm not accusing them of anything particular. Let's just find out what happened and move on and make America safer.
Listen, we've had a lot of reporting, which has now been walked back on what was in Trump's cache of documents, or whatever they are. We were told there was nuclear stuff. Now we're told actually no, there's not nuclear stuff. Who knows? I don't know. Similar with President Biden. Now we've got Vice President Pence. So I think the public deserves some account of what is in these documents. Obviously, if they're classified yet, they can't be released publicly in full. But I think we can get the broad outlines. And I think the public, particularly as it relates to the sitting president of the United States, they probably deserve to know.